Okay, man, I'm in this thing. Man, I do not know what's going on here today, but the hate is real. The hate is real. I don't understand why my internet has just said, I don't want to work for you today. And I'm like, why? Why don't you want to work for me today? What did I do to you, internet? So, yep, I think they cut the power to the internet, everybody. Let's see. Let's go live. Let's go live. This is a weird day. Cause I'm like, man, how did the internet stop working? YouTube channel. Live now. Hate is real. What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody up in here. The hate is real. I could not get my internet up for nothing. It was a weird situation just now. But yeah, we about to make it happen. So that's poor connection. Oh my, oh my. Today have been a weird day, everybody that's tuning in. Not only did the not only it is yeah, we got the yard people outside. Is it's just a weird day, everybody. So we're gonna make everything happen. So everybody, as y'all come in, say where y'all from. Hopefully, you know, Chevy will get in here sometime soon. He said I didn't send him the. Let me make sure that the email was sent everybody, cause didn't even send it. It didn't even send. So yeah, I've been having internet trouble for the past 10 minutes and really was having a hard time and I'm still not able to send this email, y'all. So y'all bear with me as I get Chevy in. I thought the email sent, but for whatever reason, it didn't send. So trying to get Chevy in right now. Yeah, I just sent it. I just sent it, bro. I'm having internet problems, and today just been a weird day to where that the internet has been like really, really evil. Hey, today have been a morning where the internet has just said, you know what, I'm just not gonna work for you today. So it's still saying sending, man. I wish I can share my screen and actually show you the messages is like barely taking its time getting through. So look, I'm gonna call you and let's see if you can hear me. So if y'all can hear me, give me a thumbs up in the comment section because like I don't even know if people are hearing me or able to see me because like for whatever reason I can't even send a message. My phones are not working right now. So it's kind of tough right now trying to get everything working. So Let me. Yeah, I might have to send this link like to my phone and then send it to you. Shoot. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's like acting real crazy, and it won't let me send any messages. It won't let me email anything. It's like my email and my internet is just like acting real crazy right now. Let me call Chevy real quick because I know he's probably wondering why I haven't sent the link yet. Because my internet is acting real bad, everyone. Yeah, did it send? Yeah, so yeah, like I sent it, but I don't know what's going on. But it's saying it's sent. My internet is acting crazy. All right. So I might have to get away from this loud. Man, ain't nothing working. This is crazy. I cannot get nothing to work, man. Yeah, my internet just out the blue just stopped working, bro. It was weird. And yeah, and it's freezing up right now. It's acting real weird. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to move away from this window. Like the people are
you at the
people over
house?
here cutting me. Shit. No, no love right now, man. No love
You
right
might
now.
you might need a Wi-Fi extender.
All right.
You heard me? Lupi.
And my internet is acting crazy.
Yeah, I see that. You might need a Wi-Fi extender.
Can you see me up here?
You said what? Yeah, bro.
Can you hear me or see me? My screen.
I was here answer you.
My screen. Like it's all right. It's breaking up on my end. Like I can't see you at all. Like I see you and then you breaking up. Like my internet is acting crazy.
Oh, yeah, I see
Yeah, I
you.
can't even. Yeah, I can't even hear you or anything.
Just jump on your phone, bro.
Yeah. All right. Let me try it.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Joe, you straight? Yeah, I see you and I hear you loud and clear, man. There's an echo in the background. Oh no, you're fine. You good.
My phones don't want to work. So yeah. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, bro, you good.
Yeah. So I can't like my Wi-Fi just out the blue stopped working.
You probably need a Wi-Fi extender, bro.
Nah, whatever. Just I don't know. Like my Wi-Fi been working perfectly fine until just now.
Oh,
Yeah. I've been emailing and shit early this morning. Out the blue, it just stopped working. So I don't, like right now I'm on my phone, so like I never logged on from my phone, so I don't know who's on or what. So shit, I ain't gonna be able to see no comments. You see comments and all that?
let me see. Yeah, I see comments.
All right, cool. Yeah, so let's get to it, man, because I don't even know who on here. I don't even know if anybody on here. We're gonna let's run it. Like I'm on my phone, so like I had to come in as a guest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you good, bro. It'll just be what it'll be is it'll just go on the YouTube anyway, so you good. So it will save, and then you'll see comments if anything. But what's happening though, man? What's going on, man? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, man. Like yeah, like always.
Right. So yeah, shit. I was actually trying to get to a spot where I can get some good service, and now I'm on my phone, so I have to go ahead and stand up. I'm gonna be standing up during this time. I'm basically running it. I have to have my headphones and stuff on, but hey, we're making it work. This is a part of making it work. Your plan B is another way to make the plan A work, and the plan A was to make sure that we was on the live stream. So it was understood like
Yeah, come on, man. You give me like 30. All right, give me like 30. We'll talk about it. All right, okay. So we talking about mindset and mentality this morning, right?
yeah, think futuristic and not slavery. So basically, a lot of people had a slavery mentality, and that's not an abundant state of mind. That's not a millionaire state of mind thinking about slavery. When it comes to building yourself up and gaining knowledge, and going through the proper school and getting the proper teaching. That way, you can be propelling yourself to extreme heights. And exceeding all the expectations that you may have for yourself. A lot of people are not thinking about the future. They're not thinking futuristic. They're stuck in the past, and slavery is something that you bind yourself to now. You know what I'm saying? If you allow it, unless you locked up and chained up or something. If that's not the case, then you're definitely not a slave. You put yourself in a slavery mentality when you're not thinking. With the mindset of being an entrepreneur, when you're not thinking of the mindset of thinking abundantly. When you don't have the mindset of knowing that, hey, knowledge is power, and gaining wisdom only comes from you having the right teachers in place that's mentoring you, grooming, molding, and shaping you, into the person that you are yet to become. There's a lot of people don't, understand and get the value of learning and being a student to the game.
Okay. So I think we got to dive deeper into the whole thought process when we talk about slavery. Uh, one of the things is just the mindset, the mentality, right? It's kind of like a crabs in a bucket type of mindset and mentality. When you're at a restaurant, you just see when you order a crab, all you see is this crab right there in a bucket. Everybody's pulling each other down, even though the top is open. You can leave freely when you want, but guess what? You still dragging down the other person, right? And it's the same thing when it comes to your past life compared to the future that you have for yourself or what you scope out for yourself. A lot of people have that expectations of, well, this is a person I know 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I grew up with this person. This person is going to always be XYZ, rather than, you know what, this person is better than themselves. How do I get on that level? How do I help them establish, a foundation? How do I be of more value to that future person, rather than seeing that person being of the past type of situation? I mean, so, and I get that a lot, man, because I'm from Jersey, bro, and always had a hustler spirit, always had a hustler mindset, man, and a lot of times, I hustle so many different things that, this real estate stuff. When I talk about it, people still think that, they still fooling with the '06 Chevy, when I compared to now, man. So you got to understand that people will evolve and people will grow from just what they was into what they want to become, and you have to either embrace it or you got to get out the way, man. There's no half stepping, and you can't hold somebody back because of because of who they was. You got to embrace change for change to
Right,
happen. You have to.
right,
You have to. And I see it a lot, man, especially when it comes to our community. I see it a lot when it comes to family members, when it comes to friends, when it comes to people that think they know you, right? And swear they care about you. And a lot of times what happens is they're just looking at the old you rather than the new you, as far as you evolving and you changing for the better, and you trying to create a better situation for yourself and try to create a better situation for your family. It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
right. So that's a lot of people don't really get it. That's one of the main reasons to be in it for us to be able to help more people by the masses, because the more people you help and the more people you have conversations with, the more people you touch. Within that amount of time, you're gonna gradually start gaining traction with being able to help more people and things like that. And then from there, that's when things start to reciprocate for you, and people don't really understand that. So if people coming into it, from the outside looking in, not really wanting to learn, not really want to grab the information, and know that you have to exchange a particular value when you're gathering this information, then they'll never get the abundance mindset. They'll never change the mind frame of knowing, hey, I need to be thinking and living abundantly, and having my mindset changed and be prepared for a new growth situation, because that's when you're actually able to have growth spurts. You're actually able to you know actually extend your reach, so to speak, and be able to reach new heights. So, with that being said, people have to be open to the teachers that are teaching them. Some people may not get the understand or the overstanding that, hey, you may have different upbringings, you may have different backgrounds, you may have different ways of teaching versus gathering information. But at the end of the day, when you are trying to understand the value that you need to present to the world or to the marketplace, then you have to really be a real student. You have to really sit back and understand that there's a logic behind things, and there's a certain type of path that has to be taken. And the only way to learn that is to basically, sit there, shut up, and gather the information, and then compute it in properly, and then start to reprogram yourself into that paradigm shift to where that, hey, I don't know everything. Hey, I can learn anything from just about anybody. You can learn something from something that can't even speak. There's a tree outside, and I've learned that this tree has something in it that attracts hummingbirds. So that's why they're planted all around the neighborhood, because they want to make sure the hummingbirds will still able to, lived in somewhat of a natural type habitat, versus just running them out. So it's different. It's different type of ways. You can add value. So with that being said, if people not really just able to sit back and learn, like I'm pretty sure you've learned stuff from your 3 year old. Ain't Asia 3, right?
No, she just turned 4.
Right, she's 4 now, so I'm pretty sure you know does there's there's episodes and days where you're gonna be learning things from your daughter, and it's not even gonna wow you because you are open to learning. You're open to the whole thought process of where that you can learn things from just about anybody. It don't matter your age or the difference between where you from and where this other person from, or how you grew up versus how another person grew up. Like, you actually can learn just about anything from anybody, and you have to be open to gaining knowledge.
Oh yeah,
Period.
100%. I think one of the beautiful part about being a provider and being a father, you get to have those conversations. My daughter is 4, but at the same time, we've been having some of the most interesting conversations, but just because she's learning on a different level, she's learning different things, and she's asking more questions, and just being able to evolve and go through those stages, man, to where understanding that you have to be a beacon of knowledge, not just for grown folks, but also for someone that you're raising to become a better individual in itself, right? Because it's like a clean canvas. It's up to you to be able to embed and instill values in this individual to get to where they grow into what their expectations are. I really truly value the point of teaching someone how to become their true self. How to really grow into their how to really chase their desires and pursue happiness and being able to develop good habits as well as from an accountability standpoint and all those things. And the crazy thing, bro, is that as I look at the way that our lives have changed in the past 2 years compared to what it was in the first 8 years of entrepreneurship for ourselves, the difference in how everything has changed, man, has just been how the mindset has shifted. It's just on the habit sets that's been created over the past 2 years. It's just on those talks that we've had with ourselves, those expectations that we set for ourselves, those goals that we've actually set out as well, and then being able to put the right action plan in place, and then being able to take the right action. And not only that, but also having some form of accountability, not just from yourself, but also from a team of people. We've held each other accountable in the past 2 years, and it has shown how much we have grown over those 2 years of just keeping in touch with each other, now being in business with each other, where we own properties together as well. And then it's only going to be better over a period of time because we trust each other to make the right decision for each other, to where I'm not going to make a decision that's going to hinder you and vice versa. So we're in this together 100% for each other, rather than I'm going to show up and take and take and take and take without giving. It's so much value that we bring to each other that makes it such a dynamic deal, that makes it such an incredible team when it comes to just the business aspect as well as the personal as well. Even though we come from two different backgrounds, now I mean, even though we come from two different walks of life, it's more so about how can we think futuristic and how can we be able to create something great together. Level Up Property Investment Group, right? You said, man, I want to create a bunch
Right.
of millionaires. And that this was what was presented. I said, say less. We're gonna take it and we're gonna run with it. And that's what we're being able to do, man. And just seeing, helping people make multiple six figures, man, and seeing their growth and seeing how far they're coming, just their state of mind and what they're thinking now compared to what they was thinking before. And it's more so from a value aspect rather than a money aspect. What values can you instill in someone to help them create and become a better person each and every day that they living on this earth? That's what I always look at, man, overall.
And thinking futuristic, and not thinking slavery. Like, people have to know, having a person that can put you in the right position to where that, hey, not only
can we put you in a position to win, but hey, we have to put you in a position to where we can actually hold you accountable. That is not slavery. A lot of people look at that as hey, I'm a slave to what you have going on, and I'm a slave to your dream and your goal. But if you're not sharing a core value of actually making sure that somebody else wins, regardless to whether it's your business model or your business structure, the thing is, putting a W on the board. If you don't, if you don't get out that main mentality of thinking that, hey, you know, I have to make sure I win first. Then if you're looking at it like that, instead of looking at it, we're all winning at the same time, and being consistent with that process, then you'll never have the winner mentality. You'll never have the winner thought process. You'll never be with the winner goal oriented patterns that you would need in order to succeed. So the thing is to think futuristic, think of your future, think about what can happen within 3 to 6 months from now. Just being consistent with the position someone put you in. That way you can actually change that mindset. That way you can have the training, so you can grow, and then from there, creating a circle of people that can actually have the same values, share the same values, share the same thoughts, share the same goals. Some of that type of stuff, it has to be in place in order for a business model to actually flourish and grow. That is actually needed, for personal relationships to flourish and grow. Without being on the same page, that relationship won't last long. So when broke people hanging around broke people, and people that are not thinking abundantly and they're thinking about taking each other down, then those are the only people that's going to surround themselves by those type of people. They're not going to be able to coexist with the same type of people that's going to be like, hey, I want to see everybody win. I had the pleasure of going to Dallas, and seeing so many people that are very successful in real estate business, all come up under a certain a mentorship program. And then all these guys are in the same market making big moves. And this is what they call a saturated market, competitive market. But these guys aren't competing, and they're in the same building, and they're toasting, having fun, laughing, joking, talking business and stuff like that. That's a different type of mindset. You have a bunch of winners in the building versus a bunch of losers, or a more overbalance of losers than winners. That wasn't the case in this situation. At this event, there was a lot of winners in the building, and if there was some losers in there, there was so few losers in the building, you would not be able to recognize them because everybody in the building was talking about the wins, talking about the W's, high five and talking about what's next for the remaining of the quarter, talking about what's next for the beginning of the year. It was things like that was talked about amongst people that are doing six-figure months, which people doing six-figure months, meaning there's spots in there where these people are doing six-figure weeks. So people have to understand that was a whole nother type of environment, to be around. Then a lot of these people were very humble, and you wouldn't even understand the type of environment that you are in until you put yourself in that type of mindset to understand that, hey, it's about seeing everybody else win and getting out of the slavery mentality and thinking of the futuristic plan, because the future is already here. The future is in the present. We're already behind as far as with technology and things like that. So the thing is to make sure your steps are calculated like a chessboard. Make sure you like 10 moves ahead. You want to make sure you checkmate the shit. You don't want to be all over the place, not knowing how your moves are going to go. So, being able to learn, gather the information, apply it, and then have the type of mindset of knowing that, hey, it's about seeing others win first. Then eventually you will be a winner. How would you expect to know what a winner looks like, or expect to know how it feels to be a winner, if you're not trying to help somebody else win, or being a part of somebody else winning circle or winning team or winning environment? You have to want to be around all of that in order to understand, thinking futuristic is the shit, and thinking like a slave, is keeping your mind locked down, in bondage. You want to think abundance, not bondage.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. We're so often in that. Oh, let me save myself, forget everybody else, right? But understand that the levels to leadership, man, you need a team to win, and for you to grow your team, you have to help others win. And I think that's so crucial when it comes to growth, when it comes to put moving forward and getting the best out of your situation, man. You gotta engulf yourself in being obsessed when it comes to helping others. When it comes to being of service, right? When it comes to being able to hand out a just give a hand to someone in need. Just practice giving, man. That's how you get ahead. You practice giving each and every day for sure. So yeah.
So yeah, so man, the thing is, think abundantly and get your mind from out of bondage. It sounds similar, but it's two different things, y'all. Abundance and bondage. You want to get rid of the bondage mindset. You want to think abundant. So that should hit close to home with just about anybody who's struggling to want to see other people winning. You just have a overflow of hate in your heart for whatever reason. This is the time to cleanse yourself. Sit down, kind of meditate, think about what there is that you can do to make sure that you feel comfortable with seeing other people win, because that's like a disease out here for not wanting to see other people win. And how would you expect to win, if you don't want to see others win? Because you got to have a winning circle around you to become a winner.
Oh, 100%, man. The biggest thing, wake up, man. Stop being blind. Stop walking around here with blinders on, to where you feel like you're, to where you feel like you know enough. You know enough, right? You know enough. You understand what you're doing. If you understood what you was doing, you wouldn't be trying to get the information. I mean, so you gotta level up your mindset. You gotta level up your habits. You gotta level up the actions that you're taking for you to be in, for you to become what you need to be, man. Because if you was already there, you wouldn't be seeking guidance. You wouldn't be seeking help. So that's for anybody that's listening, man. Just understand that you can always learn something from somebody. Always keep an open mind. Message.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. Hey, keep an open mind, but not only keep an open mind, man, be an open book. You know what I'm saying? So, you being an open book, give a person, the opportunity to flip the pages and see, what all they have in store just for even being able to, be in your presence or working with you or being around you. You want to be able to, be an open book, let these people flip through them pages. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it's gonna take for people to be a part of what you have going on. You're gonna have to show them something. You're gonna have to show them some type of knowledge, in that book. You're gonna have to show them some type of value, in that book. So, like be an open book, and show what you have to offer. And then from there, the shit is gonna be reciprocated. Everything is gonna come back to you, and it's gonna come in abundance. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna come tying you down, because everything that you're putting out most likely is gonna come back the same way. So you want to do uplifting things, so that way it can level you up and you can uplift yourself. If you're trying to drag others down, then you won't really, be focusing on the right thing, and then from there you'll be dragging yourself down, because you're not open to knowledge, you're not open to the guidance, and that's a lot. That's like one of the main things that a lot of people need to understand: being open to being guided the right way. It's not about somebody holding your hand and you feeling like a baby. The thing is, hey, somebody is guiding you, in the right direction. You got to have that guiding light. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that flashlight. So when you're in that dark tunnel, but you got that tunnel vision, at least you got that flashlight. You can see what's coming ahead. Is only right there. You don't have to look left or to the right, because it's right in front of you. So have your tunnel vision, but hey, you definitely want to have that flashlight. And if somebody is the flashlight, let them be the guiding light for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you still have control of your own destiny. You still have control of your own future. But the thing is, the knowledge that you're gonna gain from letting somebody else guide you, that's the way you see the opening, from the tunnel, and then you get your way up out that tunnel, then everything comes more broader for you. You have a more broader vision. You start to see things more clearly, and then there's ways that you can focus on other things in other directions that'll actually catapult your whole experience and your lifestyle and your change.
100%, bro. Real talk. It's a good message this morning.
Yep,
It's
yep.
different. It's different. We got. I
Yes,
think.
the
I think.
yeah.
I think we just gotta fight for other people, man. Sometimes people don't know how to fight mentally. They show up defeated. And that's not what we're about. We stay winning, man. So it's always about that abundance, real deal. Cool, cool.
Right. So I don't know if anybody on here did we have any questions or anything? Like I don't even like I didn't get it.
Um,
My phone was crazy. Like I couldn't even get on IG to tell everybody to come here and none of that. So just
this,
we're gonna have to run it and let everybody catch it how they catch it. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, it's a good message in this live right here in this live stream. Hopefully somebody can listen to this, check this out, and see that it benefited them or it can benefit somebody else. So make sure y'all share it. Make sure y'all hit the like and the subscribe button, and make sure y'all stay tuned and then, hit your notifications on so that way when we go live, y'all will be able to tap in, check in, let us know what y'all, what's on y'all mind, where y'all from, and what y'all trying to do as far as making moves, entrepreneur wise, because we're about entrepreneurship. It's just not about real estate investing with us. We kind of make sure we stick a toe or have a finger on something, a little bit of everything. So the thing is, we're trying to make sure we have multiple sources of income to take care of all our living expenses. That way we can get financially free. If that's something you want to be a part of, we advise you to be a part of this and think and focus on leveling up.
100%, 100%. We want to remind people that hey, if you want to leave comments and stuff, you have to go to a YouTube channel. That's the only way to leave comments. So, we just got to start implement that also. But yeah, man, understand that retirement is not an age. Retirement is about having your income outweigh those expenses, man. So you got to stack it up. Multiple streams of income is a new rich. So it ain't about no job, no job, no 9 to 5, man. We out here living OPM, baby. Other people's money. Let's go. That's how we creating wealth. All right, Lupi. I'ma holler at you, man. That's it. That's what I got for you.
Already, so let's be productive, not destructive. Let's be proactive, not reactive. Let's be an attraction, not a distraction. And
Yes,
make sure we live abundant and not have our mind in bondage.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Robert. Oh, there was somebody. I guess somebody was watching. Robert, man, absolutely, man. Glad that you agree, but glad you agree, man. So Lupi, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna holler at you. About to jump on these
I,
phones.
yeah,
All right.
right. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. I'm gonna go ride by a property right now and check out this outside. There's tenants on the inside, so I'm gonna ride by, check out the outside. Let's get it, everybody. Appreciate you for tapping in. Robert, man, hey, appreciate you, bro. I actually met Robert for the first time in Dallas, so I appreciate you. I invited you to somebody else's event, and then you came. You got a chance to meet a legend with me, which is John Jackson. They say that we can't do leasing options in Texas, but they call him the king of lease options out here in Texas, and it was a pleasure to be able to meet him with you. So I'm glad you actually came out. Now we know that like lease options is available out here in Texas, so that's more one more tool we can use in our toolbox and things like that. So I appreciate you, my bro. I'll hit you when we get up off of here. Chevy, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I'll holler at you in a minute.
All right, man. I'll let you.
Peace.
Peace.
All right.